Our audience wants to know, who is Jack Hoffman?
Who is Jack Hoffman? Well, let me tell you who he is, alright? $10 to the next person who tells me who Jack Hoffman is. That's what I always say, right?
Jack Hoffman is a film major at Micah. He's a vegetarian. He's 12 years old. He's down to fuck, and he's looking for more like.
Down to funk, excuse you.
He enjoys lattes, mukakes, and chocolate strawberry dakes. He loves shopping at the mall. Hold it.
I hate Jack Hoffman.
I hate
so
Jack
much.
Hoffman.
I think Jack
Really
Hoffman
pisses
needs
me
an
off.
attitude check. Girl.
No, but for real though, Jack Hoffman, who is he? Who is he?
He's a hero. That's who Jack Hoffman is.
I don't know. I still don't believe he exists.
I am Braden White. And you know who Jack Hoffman is? His name's Jack Hoffman. And you know what Janae Crispin is? Well, she is just Braden White, but let me tell you. Jack Hoffman is actually an enigma.
You know, if you're Jack, then you're Jack. And if you're not Jack, then you're not Jack.
You know what? Less is hard.
People in the background are giving me no credit for my work. No credit.
This video is about Jack Hoffman, not Nick Sissoko.
This video is about the reflections
of my
Jack
nature and
Hoffman
the
through
human
my
kind.
lens.
What the hell?
But you,
If Jack was a potato, he would look like this. If Jack was a potato, he would look a little bit like this.
If Jack Hoffman looked like a potato, I'd eat that fucking potato, man.
let me kick back and relax.
Phone.
What are you talking about? None of this relates to anything.
Jack Hoffman. Who is Jack Hoffman, you ask me? I'll tell you who Jack
He's a
Hoffman
gremlin, let me tell you that.
is. No. See
Look
this
at
Twix?
Tux and just.
You see this Twix?
I
There's
don't
no
remember what
Twix
it's
inside
called,
of this
but-
wrapper. You know why there's no Twix inside of this wrapper? Because Jack is fucking hollow.
Twix wrapper. It's a symbolism for Jack.
swallow,
Jack is fucking hollow.
Dump.
He is empty.
Empty on the
He's full of
inside like
emptiness.
my mother.
Emptiness and darkness is what consumes Jack.
Fields of hollows and dust of streams.
As different
I
animals.
do bring my dreams upon thee.
I really miss Jack Hoffman.
Jack Hoffman was the greatest motherfucker.
He actually broke up with me last week.
He didn't break up with you,
You
he
didn't
broke
tell
up
me.
with me.
He broke up with me.
He didn't break up with you, he broke up with me,
He broke
Brayden.
up with me, Nick. Excuse me. You
I
need to back the
got-
fuck up, alright?
Brayden,
Back off, Jack.
he's my man.
He's my man.
Jack Hoffman has great friends. He has wonderful friends. His family is wonderful. But you know what makes him the best?
Good old Nicky. Good old Nicky, the little pengy, always making Jackie really, really happy.
Jack Hoffman is a fearless angel. I have never known anyone who fought so valiantly for his friends. He has the purest heart out of anyone I've ever known, and I don't think there's anyone in this world who can't love him.
And that was the day I became a man. That's when I saw Jack Hoffman.
I know that I can trust Jack Hoffman because he'd do anything for me.
Really?
The reason why Jack Hoffman changed our lives is the cabin in West Virginia.
He's so nice, like
The
he
cabin
was
in
always
West
really
Virginia
cool.
Is where we get
I think.
Very
I think so. When I first met him. Yeah.
invincible, very perceiving, very Stevenson. Barry Stevenson is a man who lives near Jack Hoffman's cabin. He was very upset by the activity that was going on in his cabin. He had 2 men dead. 2 men died in Jack Hoffman's cabin because we do extreme bowling. Extreme bowling with pine cones and salt brushes. Pine cones and salt brushes from the airlocks of the Warlock land where Hagrid summons and he gives us a sand and he gives us a hand of a Joe, a cup of coffee, a cup of a toe. What do you want? The side over lick, a fucking chuck, a dick at the dick. My toes smell like shit. Ooh.
You know what Jack Hoffman did? created this shit, right?
Jack
That's what
Hoffman
Jack
affected
Hoffman
me.
did. Jack Hoffman
On
is like,
millionaires.
we're like a car and Jack Hoffman is the fuel.
Jack Hoffman is the fucking fuel.
He fuels
He rides the
all
car home. He rides the
car.
The dirt road we're going home. The dirt road we're going home.
Jack Hoffman is the dirt
The
road.
dirt road. We're going home.
We're going home.
We're going home.
What the fuck? Anyways, I think that the closing statement should be that Jack Hoffman
Jerks.
is an American hero. I have never met anyone
Who's proud to be an
So
American. He's
proud to be an American.
Where at least I know I'm free.
And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to
Jack-
me.
He throws barbecues.
The day you saw, at least I know I'm free.
There's a
I
cabin
want
in
to
the
stand up next to you, seeing your rising stars. Now I know you go far and far, America, can't you see?